Okay, so I have been redoing a save before I went to the Land of a Thousand Fables. I had to collect all 3 beans again, and the only difference I did was not grabbing the ribbon for Syanna, which will obviously lead to a bad ending, because we will know what will happen to Syanna when she doesn't have that ribbon, but I'm quite curious to see what will happen to Geralt instead. Obviously, it's not gonna be a good ending for him either. So we're gonna find out what happens in the alternate ending. I'm not gonna go for the good ending, only this one. This will be the last part of the Witcher DLC. Then we've officially completed it. I will have to be careful skipping ahead, because apparently if I skip too much, it will skip ahead a whole scene. I already failed before, so this is my second attempt to record it.
In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Here we go.
Syanna.
How nice of him to close her eyes.
What did you do?
What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
Oh, wow. You actually get a decision right now. Stand and fight, leave, go. Yeah, I'm just gonna send him away. I'm not gonna go through the battle, because we know how that goes. The only difference is gonna be what will happen after that battle. But I do think that battle will be still the same as before. So we're just gonna send him away and, yeah, not get in his way again.
You can go. But if ever we meet again,
I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
At least for Regis, it is better that his friend is still alive, but
I swore to protect her, I know, but
now he regrets this.
But it happened so fast. What have we done?
let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though?
Not like this.
We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
She is gonna be pissed. She'll hate us forever. And you probably won't get a reward. No coin. Two weeks later. Oh, yeah, we're in prison.
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
Yeah, we need our freedom. What can you get?
What can you get me
The only
exactly?
thing we want is to get
Exactly.
out of here.
Anything a patron of this little auberge might desire. From decent victuals that won't stew your innards to a dab of fisty to make you fly. Even brought in a slinky piece of arse once. A boarder claimed to suffer from glandular overactivity or some such. You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body. But here, in the kingdom of the clink, I'm the king.
You know me?
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious
Technically,
to know what
Geralt
you
hasn't
know,
done
or
anything.
think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarietta's sis. Then this brute simply vanished. Dropped off the face of the earth, though in his case, turned to vapor, might be the better phrase.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel, paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial, though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence, what'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teeth she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number one.
Well, technically, he can just leave the whole continent and go back to Novigrad and that area and get out of this DLC land, but I don't know how far that will stretch, how far her reign will go. What are you in for?
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed. Got a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim, Marshal de la Stake. Filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out. Made it a career. It's become my way of life.
Wow, he's gone to places. Okay, we gonna report for laundry duty?
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
Aren't we lucky?
Don't get my dandle.
I've no clue,
Because if
but
you
we're
get
better
my
off
dandle,
chopping grass.
I'll get with your
canteen.
dandle. You get my dread.
Bleeding
What is he talking about?
I
You
should
think they locked me up
I
for
haven't had a
selling
speck
rancid
of with that sausage.
Why are they all talking at the same time?
His lesson.
What the hell?
I can't stand this. Rubbish!
Okay, let's do some laundry. Pick up the soap. Oh, seriously? Pick up the soap. Okay.
Should have sold your slop to peasants.
Let's pick up the soap. Where is it? Oh.
Second, nobles pay a speech more.
I had a feeling that would happen. They will like that. Oh, pick up the dirty clothes as well. Okay, here's one. Put the soap and clothes in the wash tub. Wow. This is so exciting. Let's wash it. Yay.
Take the stick and stir the rags. Water's almost boiled.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, this really doesn't suit Geralt. Washing clothes.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Back off. I'm busy.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our
Oh,
meeting with
God.
the bodyguard?
You go ahead and cheat. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
He's smart.
He left you all alone.
Yeah. We battled them before. I failed because it's gonna be fisticuffs. I'm just gonna use my illusion now. I don't care. Well, let's persuade them to do something else.
Come on. Be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey, the mutant's trying charms on us.
Oh.
Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize all three of us at once. Grab yourselves washboards, boys.
Are you kidding me?
I'll take him from the...
Oh yeah. I forgot I was playing it easy, so obviously it's gonna be a lot easier then. I wanted to go through this quickly.
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
Oh.
You slipped. On soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it. Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Fine. Well, he actually has been there for 3 weeks
Or
now.
did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To
Oh.
what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business.
So either we're gonna break out or they're gonna sentence me
Get
really
ready.
lightly.
Soon all your problems will be solved once and for all.
Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Or do I have to battle for my freedom or something? Okay, let's hear it.
Marc Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast through,
Oh,
but
God.
she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above,
He actually
there can be
gets
but one
sentenced to
sentence.
death for that.
Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
That is an extreme sentence for something like that.
Take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me.
Okay.
You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
Now that one guy does think he's on holiday, so you failed. He will come back.
I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us.
Oh,
Greetings,
Damien.
Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. Though, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Syanna met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Syanna hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I don't care.
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Why would I care about Syanna? Yeah, my life, yeah, I care. That's the number one thing at that point when you're in prison. You don't care about others then. You care about your own being. He should know that.
Get kinda anxious when my life's on the line.
Your life was never threatened. The court considered various punishments. The death sentence was not
Like
among
he
them.
knows.
Wasn't in attendance, so I wouldn't know.
You are in
Yeah.
Toussaint, where the rule of law holds. We do not allow lynchings here, and every case is analyzed in minutest detail. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking
Regis.
about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt.
Oh,
You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have
Hello.
surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
how'd you know I was here?
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
How'd you manage to get me out?
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila! You're free. But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you. You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
Ow!
Dandelion, you are a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Syanna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this. Anna Henrietta, Syanna was her family, but they hardly saw each other. Maybe Anna Henrietta did care about her sister, but their bond wasn't even that strong, so I'm actually surprised about the response from Anna Henrietta. Not to be that extreme like this. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this. But how's Priscilla?
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
Oh, well, thank you. See you later, Dandelion.
All right. See you later.
See you, Geralt.
Off we go. You'll collect your things at the door. Follow me to the exit.
Open the gate.
Your things are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a fig.
Woohoo, we're free.
Don't
Oh,
smile
Regis.
so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend.
Thanks for intervening.
Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Of course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the bootblack. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Oh, okay, so it actually still continues, but I doubt anything will happen afterwards you go to the boot black. Because no one will be there to hear... because no one will be there to hear who the 5th victim was. And Henrietta doesn't care, Damien doesn't care. It will only be an ending for us, basically. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do join you later.
Guess it wouldn't hurt to talk to him. But let's meet there. Wanna look around town first. Work out some kinks.
Acceptable, I suppose. I shall await by the boot black stand.
This empty dead sweep up here.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go through that again. It's probably gonna have the same conclusion, but it will just leave out the scene with the Duchess, obviously. So I'm actually glad I didn't have this ending, but I had the other one. Because the other one made a lot more sense. Because Syanna never let go of her hatred towards her sister. And to me, it's kind of strange how the Duchess looks at Syanna. They weren't close at all. I think Anna Henrietta held on to a dream of them reuniting. But we all know that would never happen. Maybe it happens in the really good ending, that they do forgive each other. But Anna Henrietta is living in a fairy tale, and she sees a bond much closer than there really is. So I honestly don't really understand her emotion in this case. Sure, she lost her sister, and she has good memories about it. But they weren't that close. So... yeah, I don't really know what to think of this right now. I don't get why they punish Geralt so hard for this, because it wasn't even his fault. It's not like Geralt just took the blade and pierced her. He did go against any rules of getting her out of there. But still, it was all on Detlef and on Syanna herself because she pushed Detlef this way. So I don't get the anger towards Geralt that much, honestly. I'm probably the only one with his opinion, but... yeah, they are a bit unfair in this case. But it is actually cool to have 3 different endings like this. To have this one to break out of the jail. It actually took longer than I expected. But I do really stand by the ending I had. That one made the most sense. It was the most emotional as well, I think. Well, this is actually the last episode of The Witcher 3 DLC. I hope you enjoyed this journey. I did, even though I did have a long break in between. I did really like the twists and the magical land, and the story writing is just so good, apart from maybe this ending we just saw, as well as the happiest ending. But it is fun to see which way the story can go. They put so much detail into it. So I really admire that about The Witcher 3. So this is done. I only have 1 trophy left to do. I will do that in my spare time, like I said. But I'm currently playing through Hearts of Stone. And just finish up the full game now. So I will not be releasing a compilation video in this case. The Witcher 3 is a different type of game than I did with Resident Evil and Bloodborne. There are less responses I can choose from, because it's basically one straight line of interaction in this game instead of jump scares and rage and boss frustration. They hardly weren't here, so I can't really pick good moments for a compilation video. And that would also be quite time consuming to do so, because this was a long series as well. Next Let's Play, I'm probably gonna do Dark Souls, but I can't promise you when the first episode will be up. I probably will take some time away from a Let's Play. I will continue Devil May Cry, but for now I will take a small break again before I start with Dark Souls. But you will see the episodes appear, at least this year. Don't worry, there will be episodes this year, but just not immediately after this episode. That is what I'm actually trying to say. So you will see when that will start. Hopefully I will see you there. I at least want to thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Bye-bye. For your dolly sleep has flown.